Bert, stop it. Bert. Bert, would you chill?
Hello, Bert. Hello, Bert.
Just sit down. Sit down. Please. I beg you.
It's Bert.
It's Bert.
He says hi.
We love
He
Bert.
also refuses to stop putting his tail in my face. All right, you can... All right, if I sit like this, will you lie back down? No, okay.
No, he wants to see the notes. He wants the
Bert,
notes. Okay.
you watched this movie with me.
Hello and welcome to bonus episode E of Be Gay Solve Crimes.
Yeah, the E stands for Nancy Drew, because that's who we're doing this week, baby.
It stands for extremely efficient introduction of podcast guest.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, last time we were like, "Oh, we'll just dispense with introductions," and then this time Mia isn't here. She is having technical difficulties. She sends her love. She misses you all, but we have her replacement if she doesn't fix her laptop fast enough. We have Victoria Scott. Victoria Scott, our beloved Victoria Scott from the podcast Trangelismo, photographer extraordinaire. Hello, how are you?
Hello, thank you for having me.
It's our pleasure.
And we hope to have you on many, many times in the future, I'm sure, because you're a friend of the podcast.
I hope that Mia can get her laptop fixed, but if she doesn't, I will stand to personally benefit, because I like talking to you both.
Yeah, Mia, if you're hearing this, just pretend you didn't hear that. It's fine.
Specifically, you like talking with us about Nancy Drew.
This is true.
Yeah.
Nancy Drew had a massive effect on me as a child.
Tell us more.
This is not something that I was familiar with
Really?
myself. However, this was very nearly the visual language of Be Gay Solve Crimes. People really like the covers and the illustrations of the Nancy Drew books.
Yeah, they're cunning is the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I was like, this would be a cool thing to commission art of. And I have attention deficit disorder, so...
You stop beating yourself up about it. I mean, you put me in charge of it eventually, and I have ADHD too. It didn't happen, but you know...
We've got to find someone who doesn't have ADHD to put in charge of this shit.
Can you hire
God.
outside
Maybe,
of the trans community?
Hey, look, if you're listening to this and you're a fan of Be Gay Solve Crimes and you are an artist...
We can't just do this on, like, speculatively on a bonus episode. What the hell kind
financially
of business
responsible
practice is that?
I think that's how businesses work, isn't it?
No.
It's just you put out an
You
open
start this
call.
by threatening to fire me. You're drunk with power. I'm sorry. Like, you have one rough day at work and you come in and start throwing your weight around, threatening to fire people. And all right, Victoria, do you want Lucy's job?
Outrageous. I'm gonna edit all of your jokes out, Nova. You're gonna be really boring this episode.
Oh, so no change then.
Don't be silly. Shut the fuck up.
I don't think I can do two trans women's jobs. I can barely do one trans woman's job.
That's so true. That's so true. Victoria, tell us
All right,
all
so
about...
I'm just gonna. There's one thing, like, before we get into the actual episode that I really have. I've got a whole like pages worth of notes here because, again, like I said, this is very psychologically important to me. I read every single Nancy Drew book they had at my library like 3 times as a kid, and the thing that stands out, and I've mentioned this on my show previously because we talk about cars all the time. I am a car enthusiast.
You are.
Nancy Drew drives a Ford Mustang.
God,
Not in the
cool.
original book. And the original books are from like the 30s. I read the like 60s revamp ones. And in those books, she drives a Ford Mustang. And this is crucial because it's cool. Nancy Drew is canonically, she doesn't like actually fuck, but she is kind of like, she does fuck. Do you know what I mean?
She's
Yes.
cool. Can we circle back to like square zero here and be like, who is Nancy Drew? What is a Nancy Drew?
Yeah, I mean, Nancy Drew in the books that I read as a kid was kind of like, she is a girl detective with her 2 friends who goes around her hometown solving mysteries, kind of like proto-cool girls Scooby-Doo.
Hell yeah. Scooby-Doo, also a future episode.
If you were a boy, which I imagine that's probably not very many people listening, or you might find out something really important real soon, but you read Hardy Boys as a kid, which was basically like the gender-swapped version of it. There were a bunch of these like little there was also the earlier series like the Boxcar Children, which I also read as a kid, because again, something about trans women detectives. But like Nancy Drew was kind of like the cool girls out solving crimes, right?
Your prototypical meddling kid.
Yeah, she's independent. She's specifically coded as strong. She is anywhere from the age of like 16 to 19 in the books. And crucially, like, she is well liked in her community, and she is, from what I remember, very like cool. She's very intelligent in a way that doesn't come off as like a huge nerd or anything, right? She is interesting and funny and witty, and just happens to be good at solving crimes. So she's kind of like, you know, if you were like, I don't know, 9 years old and reading these books, and like, I don't even have a conception of gender yet, but like, it'd be so cool to be a 19-year-old girl driving around in a Ford Mustang solving crimes and hanging out with my friends, and people think I'm cool. That might have a huge impact on you.
We do the whole podcast about how detective and woman are sort of co-located for a lot of people, and how there's a kind of air of trans femininity, and you just lay it out like that, and it's just like, oh, I guess that was pretty straightforward, actually.
That's the show done. We can wrap it up.
Yeah.
We solved the mystery.
We made it to E, and then that's the whole alphabet as far as we're
We've
concerned.
solved the case.
E for estrogen, if you're from America. When we get to episode O, it will also be O for estrogen, but British this time. Yeah, in the UK, see, the thing is, we don't really have Nancy Drew over here. I associate Nancy Drew with like
this
a
is an
very
American
American thing. Over here, our detectives are elderly women and gay Belgians. That's all we have, you know? And so the idea of being like someone young and sprightly who is a detective, that's very much Yank shit.
Yeah.
Even in the sort of sense of Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, where is my autistic Benelux man, you know?
If you want to listen to the rest of this bonus episode, you're going to have to go over to patreon.com/begaysolvecrimes, where for as little as £5 a month, you can get access to the rest of this episode, as well as a new bonus episode every other week. And on top of that, every bonus episode we've already done. We have ones on Disco Elysium, Silence of the Lambs. I did one on Who Shot Mr. Burns last week. LA Noire. You're missing out, I promise. Come join the fun.
I think the ability to sleuth is an attractive quality in a woman.